And we are in 8b. It says, and let another take his office. And so that refers us to Acts 1:20. And so let's turn there. It says, for it is written in the book of Psalms, let his habitation be desolate, and let no one live in it. And let another take his office. And so right there, that's going to be a fulfillment of scripture. Whenever it's a fulfillment scripture, wherever it shows up in the Old Testament, it's an open star. And then whenever it's fulfilled, the prophecy has been fulfilled, then it's a closed star. It shows that it's been fulfilled, and clearly it was fulfilled because Matthias had taken Judas's place, because Judas had hung himself, and so someone had to take his place, from that. Let's see. God is always going to have a ram in the bush. He's always going to have somebody to take our place and everything. So let his children be father. And then it says, and let another take his office. 9. Let his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. So let his children be fatherless, and a wife without. He's saying, this is all the things. You say, oh, well, he only lied. They only lied on him. They only accused him. They did false witness. They took his, rewarded his evil for good and hatred for his love. Oh, that's not a lot. Why he's asking God to do all these things? Those are some major things that happen. Those are some major things that happen. Let's go now. Let his children be fatherless. So now the children are going to grow up without having a father. And his wife a widow. So that's what I'm saying. We have to mind what we do, because whatever we do is going to fall upon those who we love. It's going to fall upon those who we love. And so now, because, you've been mean and hateful, all right, now your children's going to grow up without a father or without a mother. So Exodus 22:24 gives us a reference scripture. See, we all over. Everybody being slandered. 22:24. And my wrath will become hot, and I will kill you with the sword. Your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. Now, this dealing with a proper conduct. And so what happened is, let's just read up to 16 so we can see why God said what he said. He said, and if a man entices a virgin who is not betrothed or engaged and lies with her, he shall surely pay the bride price for her to be his wife. If her father utterly refuses to give her to him, he shall pay money according to the bride price of virgins. You should not permit a sorceress to live. A sorceress. That's dealing with that witchcraft and stuff. Whoever lies with a beast shall surely be put to death. He who sacrifices to any god except to the Lord only, he shall be utterly destroyed. You shall neither mistreat a stranger nor oppress him, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. So you should neither mistreat a sojourner or stranger, nor oppress him, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. You shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. If you afflict them in any way, and they cry at all to me, I will surely hear their cry, and my wrath will become hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. Now notice this. So if someone is mistreating a fatherless child or widow, all right, and if they cry out to God, if the fatherless child or widow cry out to God, God is going to pay them back. And then what happened is that they're going to end up becoming what? Then their wives and children are going to become what? Widows and orphans as well. Going back to Psalm 109. Let his children be fatherless, and his wife a widow. It's tit for tat. You causing something else in somebody else's life, then you think nothing is going to happen to you? 10. Let his children continually be vagabonds and beg. And so continually what? Wander continuously. That's what it means. Wander continuously and beg. Let them seek their bread also from their desolate places. So seeking bread where they probably even have no bread. It's a desolate. 11. Let the creditor seize all that he has, and the strangers plunder his labor. And so now the creditor is going to take everything that he has, and then the strangers that come in that we're not supposed to mess with, then the strangers are going to come in and plunder and take what you have. Whoo! Or what they have, the wicked people have. And so let's pause there and we'll pick it up in 12. This is getting good.